Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Sunday, Super Sunday. So I'm really excited today because I've received a channeled message from Archangel Raphael. He wants me to remind you today and me today that we are powerful healers, that we can heal ourselves, our body, our mind, our situation, and we have the power to help to heal the world. That's why we come here. That's why we are born into this body. And we choose to come and go through all of these things and learn and grow and experience the challenges and the tough times and the ups and the downs and the highs and the lows, because it gives us all the skills and tools and resources and power and strength to be part of the bigger picture. Because when we learn and grow and we learn how to surrender, to trust, to have faith, to heal, to grow, when we see our dreams beginning to manifest and results starting to show up and we truly believe, we become part of the solution instead of continuing to add to a problem. So we show through our experiences, through our light, through our power, that we have the power to change the world. And you are a light worker. You know, regardless of the fact that you are a twin flame, you are here to work your light. And that means share it everywhere you go. Shine it bright everywhere you go. And when we go through physical things in our body, and we all do, we go through our own stuff, we go through our twin stuff, we go through ascension, we feel things collectively, we're being reminded that we have the power to heal, because everything we experience in the physical body arises through the mind. Everything we experience in the physical body is really a symptom of something else. It's to do with stress on the body, because it's stress in the mind. When we feel at ease, you know, when we feel peaceful, when we feel satisfied, content, excited, joyful, when we're operating all the higher vibration, we feel good. We're healthy, we're well, we rarely get ill. We feel yes. We're saying yes to life, yes to ourselves. But when we're feeling stressed out, we start to put stress on our body, because we start to feel that we aren't at ease. So our mind doesn't feel good. We feel anxious, we feel tired, we feel drained, we feel we're doing things wrong, we take things personally, we stress out by going over and over and over things, and it creates tension. And that tension is like a dis-ease in our mind that creates dis-ease in our body. So disease, anything, whether that's cold, flu, whether it's cancer or it's something else, it's because of dis-ease in the mind that creates the disease in the body, because dis-ease affects our cells. And when our cells aren't working right, then things start going a bit hairy. So the angels are reminding you today, if you're going through something physically right now, no matter what it is, you have the power to heal it with your own strength. By understanding that they're giving me fear, that it's fear-based, it's stemmed through a fear created by the ego. They give me all this fear, and fear can be released. And fear can be released through raising the vibration and operating in a higher light. So everything you're experiencing today is a result of what you were thinking about, creating, feeling, even worrying about yesterday, or last week or last month. You know, we are living right now a residual energy of what was. So if you want to feel better, stronger, more healthy, if you want your union with your twin to come in quicker, faster, stronger, better, healthier, what you do today will affect that. So what you do today will be creating your tomorrow. So make sure you operate in an energy of ease to create ease within. It's very powerful. And, you know, sometimes we don't buy into it because we buy into the 3D world instead. We listen to doctors, we listen to society, we listen to friends, family, we listen to people moaning about things and agreeing with other people about things. But when we finally step out of that energy and we start looking at life differently from a higher perspective, through the eyes of love, not fear, through a spiritual perspective, we realise sometimes how wrong we are, that we are healers and we are powerful and we can change our life and we are in control, not only of our mind, but our body. because our body is really affected through our mind. So that's the energy that's coming through today. So the cards I want to bring in the divination of the ancients. And this is a deck that kind of taps in with things that we can do spiritually, or spiritual tools we can use to help. I want to bring in a message from the healer himself, Archangel Raphael, and I'm going to bring in my deck, the Archangel Raphael Oracle of Healing. Now, next week I might do a more focused pick of power with this deck, because I want to do some general cards to, connect with everybody. So maybe all the cards in this deck will resonate with you, maybe only one or two will. But the cards that come out will be a collective message for the Divine Feminine, something that you need to hear today. But the real message coming through is that you are a healer and you have the power to heal your life. And maybe this is your sign today that you're doing the right thing if you want to create healing in others, whether it's emotional healing or physical healing, because you can do that through crystal therapy, angel therapy, Reiki healing, massage. There's many, many ways you can bring healing to others. As Jesus says, be the counselor. You are a natural born counselor because you are a natural born listener as an empath. As empaths, we feel energy, we feel what people are going through, we understand. And we also learn to understand and empathize and have compassion by the experiences we go through. So as a Divine Feminine, we'll experience these severe highs and lows, so we understand. The reason I can sit here and talk about union is because I've been through all the things that you've been through to get to it, and because I'm in it. So I can talk about how it is from the perspective of being in a permanent union and how wonderful it is, and to connect with that. And it's so beautiful for me. George came home, we'd had a few nights away, and it was just so nice. It really was like the eagle landing and the feeling of coming home. And I just feel so blessed. And I know you'll feel so blessed every day in your union. And it's worth waiting for. And it's worth feeling blessed today for the tomorrow you are creating. You're creating that now. So if things aren't as you want them to be right now, with your twin or in your body or with family or at work, say today, I know now I consciously have a choice of how I feel, of how I'm going to let the things that come at me affect me, because you have power and nobody can affect you without your permission. So don't let those things trigger you today. Instead, look in the mirror and smile and say, we've got this. We can do this. Yes. Look in your mirror and love yourself. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your body. No matter how old you are youthful as a Divine Feminine. So be proud of your gorgeous body that's housed your soul and spirit throughout your life. Be grateful for your intelligent mind that knows all. When it connects with Source, it knows all. It sees all, it feels all. Be grateful for the eyes that you've got, the senses, the way you are strong. Be grateful for your spiritual power. Be grateful for the home you live in, the car you drive, the food you eat. Be grateful for the clothes you wear, the wigs you wear. Be grateful for the friendships you've got here. Be grateful for the love of your twin. And most importantly, be grateful for yourself. Because without you, you wouldn't do it all. You wouldn't have anything because you wouldn't be here. You chose to come into this body. You chose to come into this timeline. You chose to come here on planet Earth. So start living every day to the fullest and enjoying it. Because that's saying to God, thank you for allowing me to have this wonderful, magical life. And the more you feel in this energy, the quicker you're going to manifest your dreams, the healthier you're going to feel, the more excited you're going to become. And no matter what the weather, no matter what the situation, you are going to enjoy your life. And that's why we've come. So let's see what the angels want you to know today as we get ready for a brand new week. And just to let you know as well, I have decided I'm going to put more energy into Guided by Angels. So I'm going to bring the weekly readings back over here instead of putting them on Pixie Power Tarot. So later on today at 4 p.m. UK time, there's going to be this week's weekly reading for the week ahead. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, wow, look at that card. Alternative medicine, amazing. What do we need to know, please, today, angels, for the divine feminine? Archangel Raphael, thank you. Jesus, thank you. The divine healers of heaven, thank you. What do we need to know? Thank you. Okay. So we're going to bring the cards in, then we're going to bring in the book. So look at this, alternative medicine. Now, this is really Archangel Raphael reminding you what I've just said, that you are a healer. So, there's an alternative way of doing things. Alternative medicine. Medicine is something that brings in a healing, but it's more a soothing. We think of medicine, the first thing popping in my mind is when we're a kid and we're given Calpol. We're given Calpol because it's a medicine. But when we're ill, we may have chicken soup because it's a medicine. Or we may have, obviously, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you may have something more vegetarian or hearty, something vegetable. But the point I'm making is, when we have something that soothes us when we need it, it's like a medicine. Like for me, waking up with George every day is like medicine. It feels nice. It's like a natural soothing thing to me. It's like a natural medicine, a natural healing thing that we have. And, this is saying to you, if you're taking prescription drugs or if you're taking paracetamol or these kinds of things, there is always an alternative to those medicines. Because, you don't always have to have those things, because those things can sometimes mask or cover up the problem instead of getting to the root of it. So if we get to the root of why things are happening, then it will start to heal. And a great book you can use is this one. This is called Heal Your Body. There is a bigger version of this called How to Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And this is amazing, okay? I've used this for years. So whenever I've gone through a physical thing, whether it's been my own or ascension, I've gone and looked it up and I've looked at the reason why and the spiritual way to overcome it, because everything is in here. So for example, if you've got, let's have a look, let's try and pick one that's easy. If you get muscle pain, for example, no matter what the cause, it says resistance to new experiences. Muscles represent our abilities to move in life. So regardless of why you've got it, maybe you think you've pulled a muscle. Well, not you think, you have. You've pulled a muscle doing something. But the reason you've pulled that muscle is because there may be resistance around a new experience. There may be, changes going on and you're worrying about it, or you're connecting with your twin, worrying about it, all those types of things. So the affirmation is, I experience life as a joyous dance. So that's also a big sign of a treatment. You can dance to move your body, and that heals the muscles that are doing it like this, heals the muscles. And it brings in a healing. Now, when I was connecting with all the symptoms we go through on this journey as a twin flame, the angels guided me to channel the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. And I was blown away by the messages that came through when I was channeling this deck, because they're just powerful. So, you have the option to get this deck if you want to. The link for this is in the description box below. Or, if you don't want to buy it, which you don't have to at all, I've done a whole deck walkthrough with this, and it's in the playlist. So if you go to my playlist right now, and you find the playlist for my decks, you can watch the deck review. So if you're going through anything physical and you want to know what it means, that's your go-to. You can kind of bookmark that video and go to it when you need it. It's the same with power cleanses. If you want to do a power cleanse to align your chakra system or, to make you feel better, you've got access to those there. So what Archangel Raphael is saying is there's alternative medicine. There's other ways of healing. Through Reiki maybe, Reiki's really, amazing. And, I was going to say pretty and beautiful because it is. It makes you feel good. And there's alternative medicine. They're giving me beauty, feeling pretty. So in other words, when you go and have a haircut, or you have, your nails done, or you feel good, you feel pretty, you feel boosted. So that's also an alternative medicine, pampering yourself. Maybe going for a spa day, going by yourself or with your best friend, or maybe even with your twin, or maybe your mum or your sister. Having like a day out, a massage, or alternative things like that. There's other things that you can do to make you feel good. I use angel therapy on myself. So, call on the angels If I bang myself, like I walked into something the other day and hurt my leg, and I put my hands over the area and called on Archangel Raphael to bring in a healing, it was like it was gone. And being kind and loving to yourself, that's alternative medicine. Saying yes to you, having a rest, taking a vacation, drinking more water, having a good night's sleep, going in nature, gratitude, affirmations. These are all ways we can give ourselves medicine, alternative medicine. Powerful. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best guidance, the best help, the best resources, the best for my well-being, the best things, the best, whatever you want. This is the angel saying the best path. So the word is path, but they give me other things. So whatever you need is going to help. And when your relationship feels at peace with your twin, you feel healthier. And you can have that right now, regardless of the situation or the way things stand between you. Bring in that healing. And Archangel Raphael, the harmonizer, will also bring in that healing to create the way, to clear the air, to sort things out. And this is the energy we're in right now. The masculines are very clearly saying, I want to clear the air. I want to sort things out. Swearing on the Bible that they want to sort it out with you so you can trust them again. We've got Agor, mastery. So I love this because you are the master of your reality. This is about mastering yourself, alchemy, magic, powerful. Words having power, thoughts becoming things. Remembering who you are. You are a creator. You were created in God's image, and He is a creator. So He created you as a creator of your life. So in other words, you are a mini creator in your life, and He is the master creator. So you can master your life by mastering your thoughts. And this is so powerful. This is the way we connect with ourselves. And we've also got dowsing rods, which is seeker. Seeker, seeking answers, seeking the truth, seeking power, seeking what you need, seeking the right path. And if you want to know what you're seeking, call on Archangel Samuel to help you find what you are seeking. If you feel you've lost something, Samuel can help you find it again. Even if that's your own power, your own strength, your own confidence, to find your way forward, to know what to do, to see things more clearer. And look at this. Yes, you are a healer. They give me that block in the throat there. So anytime you're experiencing channeled energy, blocks when you're channeling things, if you're doing readings or if you're connecting with others' energy, you are a healer. Yes, you are a healer. Raphael is reminding you of that. So maybe you're thinking, no, I'm not a healer. I don't know what to do. Yes, you are. You are a healer. Your light heals. It's radiant. It shines out. It creates a ripple effect on the world, and it creates the solution. People kind of flock to you because of your natural light, and I know you'll know that because people will just come up to you randomly and start talking to you or tell you their problems, and you'll be like thinking inside, why is this happening? It's because you are a natural healer. People feel that and they want to be around that energy. So the treatment is calm down. Look at this, calm down. So a lot of the time, all we need to do, the alternative medicine we need is just to calm down. So we're not stressing out or, mithered, or our energy isn't all over the place. Calm down, breathe, breath work, feeling at one with things, meditation, taking time to breathe in and out to calm yourself down and bring yourself back into the now. Treatment, scream it out. I love this because, whenever we get heartburn or we're going through something, we can have a good scream. And they would give me this to clear the throat chakra. So when we scream, we clear the throat chakra. But not only that, we clear away toxins. I remember, and I know I've spoke about this before, when I went and saw Kyle Gray a while ago, it was ages ago now. I think it was 2016, 17, I can't even remember what it was. But I went to see Kyle Gray. So it would have been 2015. I'm just getting my timelines. Time goes that quick. Because it was when I was involved with the Married Catalyst. And even talking about it's blocking my throat because it's bringing up, things that are still being healed when I'm connecting with these. So, this is showing you this is the right thing to do. So if you've got a block right now because you're dealing with, your twin is married, or you're going through stress, you're going through fears around the situation, and it's in your body, so you may be resenting them because they're not spending time with you at birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, or you're resenting the fact that they are with them and not with you. So really, when we go through any form of resentment, we are putting that into our body. It's affecting ourselves. It's making us feel diseased. And when I went to see a Kyle Gray, when I was going through this particular situation, and the reason I cough then is because it's like they're taking me back in time to experiences. And I remember, I was queuing up at the end he was kind of giving out mini angel readings, and he was saying, oh, this angel's with you, that angel's with you. And at the time I was working really closely with Archangel Metatron. And I thought, I'm so excited, he's going to bring up Archangel Metatron. And when I got to the front of the queue, he went, and he stood up and he went, oh, you have to release all of this inside. Heartburn. And at the time I was having serious heartburn. I couldn't go to sleep at night sometimes till like 3-4 in the morning because the heartburn was that bad. It was keeping me awake. And I'd had it for about 2-3 months, and it was really affecting me in a bad way. And he said, that's resentment. That needs to come out now before it manifests into something worse. And what he was talking about was cancer, because resentment creates cancer in the body. So if we catch it early enough, then it doesn't manifest into that. So we can release it like scream therapy. He said, have a good scream. Go out and scream. And I did. And not only did it get rid of the heartburn, but it didn't come back. And not long after that, I was able to walk away from that catalyst. So the point I'm making is when we release it, we feel better. It's an alternative medicine. And you may never have heard about scream therapy until maybe today or, when you first join the channel, but it does work. So if you're dealing with any kind of heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux, more than likely it's connected with resentment. And if you're not sure, it could be even subconscious that you're not aware of, connected with the past. It could be your twin, it could be abuse as a child, it could be a previous partner, it could be many, many things. And it's in there and it needs coming out. So when we scream, we release. And when I did that scream at first, it come out like this. And that shows how stuck it is. Bit like Drew Barrymore when she's been killed in Scream. She can't speak. She goes, it was like that. It was weird. But over time, it cleared. And it took effort on my part to do it because it hurts when you scream. If anyone's had a real scream, it actually hurts. It hurts you. Your throat, it hurts your mouth, it creates stinging in there. It can be painful, but it's worth it. It goes from a to like a Hollywood scream, Paris Hilton style. So it's worth it. And it took effort on my part to go and scream, and I had to go into, a place where I could scream because my ego was like, what if people hear me screaming? What will people think? My ego was doing all of that. So I went to a place called Park Hall Hills, which was near where I lived. And it was where people walk dogs, and, it was up this kind of hill, like a mountain thing. And I'd go up there and spend time screaming. And that was another time when I was really introduced to my guardian angel sunshine, because, we all have a guardian angel with us from the moment we're born, all throughout our life to the moment we pass. But we also have a spiritual guardian angel who comes in when we are waking up and needing to forgive, and, we're really tapping in with our spiritual side. So sunshine came in. It was up that hill that I started hearing the song, You Are My Sunshine. Ice cream vans going past and playing that song constantly. So I went through a bit of a spiritual awakening at that time. It was very powerful for me. And I think it was about 2014, 15, probably 15, because, it wasn't long after that, I released all that fear, and giving me all that fear now, so they're telling me it was 2015, and that's when I was able in 2016 to walk away from, my married catalyst. And then it opened me up for the next catalyst before George. So everything happens for a reason. And we learn and grow. So calm down, scream it out, feel better. And look at this, treatment time off. So you may need time off. Now, I really resonate with this because, I've been working really hard lately, helping do, personal readings and, channeling and everything else I've been doing. And that's one of the reasons why I've decided to put my focus into this channel and my wig channel because, I've got Pixie Power Tarot going, I've got Wisdom with the Twins, and it's too much. And I thought, I need to have time off too, and I need to be able to feel good about what I'm doing. As much as I love the little Wisdom with the Twins, it's kind of taken the fun out of my little babies as well because now they're working babies. So I've decided I'm going to take a break from Pixie Power and Wisdom with the Twins and focus on my wig channel, which I love and it's my passion as well, and here with you guys because you're my family. And I feel that I want to put, and you guys are mainly over there because of here anyway. So I thought, and if I do a little short, I can just share it here instead. So Pixie Power isn't going to be closed down, but it's not going to be active for a while. And, I just really wanted to let you know why. So the treatment is time off. So, I've had some time with George. It's nice to have some time with George and have time off and spend time together. And you might just need a break. Maybe it's your day off today. And you're thinking, yes, a day off. But, even when we get days off work, we're doing housework or chores or sorting through things. So sometimes we just have to have a day where we just say, right, I'm going to do nothing. Or you are going to have that spa day, or you are going to have time for you. Maybe you want to lie in. We've got builders next door, so it's been very hard to sleep past a certain time. It's very early today, and that's why I've got up early to get things done before they even come. Because they're not just coming in the week, they're coming all the time to get this house finished. And that's why the journey doesn't stop. You might think, well, I'll have a day off, Liz. Why is your channel daily then? This journey doesn't stop. Okay, just because my channel's daily, I still do get days off. I just schedule. The angels help me. So you need that too. So time off, maybe a week off. Maybe, you haven't had a break since Christmas and you're thinking, it's March now. Can you believe it? It's March now. When am I going to have a holiday? Maybe you're starting to plan holidays and things you want to do. And also, look at this. The treatment is, the alternative medicine, is to make peace with it. To make peace with whatever you're going through, whether it's a health issue, whether it's the karmic situation, whether it's the fact that you're in separation, whatever it is, make peace with it. And also make peace with people around you. Doesn't mean you have to spend time with them. If you've got a really volatile relationship with a family member or a friend right now, make peace with it. Inside, make peace and feel free. And that's the energy coming through. Very beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. And anytime you need physical or emotional healing, Raphael is right by your side. So look at this today. Be adventurous. I love this. Be adventurous. So also an alternative medicine is be adventurous, do things differently, take a different route to work, do something new, be adventurous. I speak about how, when I was single before union, when we're never really single, are we? Because we're always involved with our twin. But, when you are on your own in a way, you can be adventurous even if you've got kids. You can go on adventures with your kids, or you can do things for you. I did many things where I went to many places. Maybe right now you're thinking about, you want to be adventurous. You want to get on a plane in 2024 and come and, see me live in London because I'm going to be live on the 18th of May. If you're interested, you want to know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, go in the description box and follow the link. Okay, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Their tickets are available now. But maybe you're thinking, I really want to come, but it's the other side of the world. Maybe you're in Australia or America, and I want to let you know that there are our soul family already coming from America too. There's quite a few of you already coming, and from other parts of the world too, which is amazing. Amazing. But maybe you're thinking, I want to be adventurous. This could be the adventure that you are seeking. When I was wanting to go to see Doreen Virtue in Switzerland in 2012, I hadn't got a passport. I'd never been on a plane on my own. I was afraid of flying. I didn't know if I could do it, and do you know what I did? And it was liberating. I went for the weekend. So the event was on the Saturday, and I went for the whole weekend. And I had a really liberating experience. It was magical. Didn't know anyone, still loved it. I was guided everywhere I went. I felt a magical experience on the plane. I had an Archangel Michael experience coming back on the plane. It was fascinating to me. And it was an adventure. So you can maybe come on an adventure and meet me in 2024 and be around all our soul family. So it's like this, but in the same room. Amazing. Be adventurous every day. So also being excited. You know what it's like when you're going on holiday. You're excited weeks before. But the day of the holiday, you wake up, you feel good, you're going on an adventure, it feels exciting. We can have those adventures every day by being adventurous, by seeing every day as a new beginning, by saying something wonderful and magical is going to happen to me today. This is going to be a great day. Imagine if you go out somewhere today, say even if you just go in the shops or you walk in the dog or you're going to work. Imagine a stranger tagging onto your day. So imagine someone is walking with you today, watching you, seeing how amazing and wonderful your life is, thinking, wow, maybe it's their assignment to follow you around. Use your imagination a bit and think, okay, they are assigned to see what you do and how you live your life and how you stay positive. And really your twin flame is doing that with you. Your twin flame is with you, walking with you every day, wherever you go. So imagine that. If your twin was with you, what would you do differently? I'm sure you wouldn't moan about them or you wouldn't feel bad. You'd enjoy yourself. So be adventurous today. And the number 71 is about manifesting new beginnings and changes. So you sometimes resist change because the unknown seems uncomfortable. Yet learning and growing are two earthly experiences that your soul craves. Although you may feel awkward in the face of novelty, there's also excitement in confronting it. And I love that using the word may, because I feel between now and May, you're going to receive plenty of opportunities to have adventures, to go places, do things. And this could also be between now and next May, when the event is. Be adventurous today and explore something new. Sign up for an interesting class, contact someone you admire, travel to an unfamiliar destination, hey, London, go for a hike or plan an exotic holiday trip. Push your boundaries to the point of exhilaration and feel alive. And our soul sister Sandra, World Illuminator 11, is going and doing exactly that soon. She's going to Scotland, somewhere she's never been before, in the middle of nowhere, to connect with self and source. Isn't that powerful? So doing things that feel unfamiliar, going out, doing things. So you'll admire yourself for taking courageous steps, because doing so increases your self-esteem and it furthers your sense of confidence. These feelings will support you in following through with your life purpose, since you'll realise that you truly are qualified and able to bestow blessings in meaningful ways. You are qualified to do what you want to do, to live life your way, to heal, because you are a healer. You don't need qualifications, you are a healer. You can read cards, you don't need a qualification. For me, for example, I went to Dublin in Ireland, and I got my angel therapy certificate with Charles Virtue, and I really didn't learn anything new that I already didn't know, but I was around like-minded people, which is another amazing thing about connecting in these ways on these types of trips or seminars or experiences. But, I did it because in my mind back then, I thought, I need to have that certificate. I want to have that to prove to the world that I'm an angel therapist. Same with my card reading certificate I got with Doreen Virtue, thinking I need to have that. And we don't need these things. We are qualified anyway. So the angel's saying you are qualified anyway. It may be nice for you to have that certificate on the wall to prove you can, but you don't need to prove you can, because you already can, because it's naturally within you. So the thought for today is I'm adventurous. I walk through the doorways of courage and enter a new world of wonder and awe. I discover that I have nothing to fear for my, they give me the word explanations, for my exploration. And what I'm feeling is you have nothing to fear. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. As long as you know what you're doing, that's what matters. You know, you're exploring the world, you're doing you. So lead me, angels, guide me to treasure chests that have always existed inside of me. Lead me, guide me, show me. Isn't that powerful? And what I want to show you is, I'm going to just pick up the camera. I can't turn it around, I don't think, but I can take you over here and just show you a couple of things in here. So here we go. Can you see my certificate up there? That was my certified angel certificate. And I did that through Hay House, if you can see that. This is my magical chest here where I've got all my things. And then here, I've got me and Charles Virtue. Can you see that there? And I've got my angel therapy certificate. You can't see that. I'm going to have to... I'll see if I can turn the camera around. Oh, I can't. But this is... I'm just seeing when it was. 2013. I got that. Wow. My angel therapy certificate of completion. There. Okay. Which I've got my pictures and everything on my little chest here. But yeah, I just wanted to show that to you. So, you know, wow, 2013. That's 10 years ago. Wow. 10 years ago when I was in Ireland with Charles Virtue. Isn't that amazing? So you are a healer. You don't need these certificates to show you that you can do it, because you can. But it's always nice to be around like-minded people, you know, and that's what I enjoy. These are experiences I'll always remember, not because I got a certificate, but because I spent time with these people that I met that I didn't know. And, you know, I even read Charles Virtue's cards, which was amazing. And, you know, little experiences we hold on to. So remember, you have the power to achieve your dreams. And I feel you need to hear this as we're getting ready for a new week, because you are a healer. And you are bigger than any trigger and tougher than any challenge. And you are strong and you can handle anything that comes your way. So today, see your life as a great big adventure and have some fun. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.